Hey everyone. So let's quickly understand about cognitive services from Azure. Why we are trying to learn about cognitive services? Because we are mainly interested in OpenAI services, Azure OpenAI services, and Azure OpenAI services is a part of cognitive services. That's why we are trying to get a little bit idea about cognitive services. So basically, cognitive service are set of APIs, which you can deploy to get a natural contextual interaction within your application. So basically these are set of APIs serving different purpose. As you can see, like these are available in form of hearing API, speaking API, searching some kind of a thing, decision making into your application. So basically to integrate these kind of capabilities within your application, you can use Azure Cognitive Services. Let me quickly show you from the portal what are the cognitive services. So as here you can see, these are some example of cognitive services. So like I said, I mean you have speech where you can utilize, like if you're trying to build a speech to text application, or some kind of a development you are trying. Similarly, text to speech, speech to text, speech translation, all that stuff is there. Similarly, if I talk about the next option, language is there. So sentiment analysis, question answering, translator, all those things. So maybe you have heard about bots and all that. So you can use these capabilities of cognitive services to deploy some kind of bots which can do these kind of things. Similarly, if you have decision making kind of a stuff, and you can utilize this particular cognitive services. Again, I mean, like I said, these are sets of APIs only, which you can easily integrate within your application code. As I said in the starting, that cognitive services are a part of Azure OpenAI services are a part of cognitive services. So you can see that here as well, that it's a option within cognitive services. That's why we are also trying to get an idea about cognitive services, that at least we are aware. So if we quickly talk about OpenAI services, what exactly are OpenAI services? So OpenAI services are nothing. You must have heard about, ChatGPT, GPT-3, GPT-4. So what exactly it does, it provides us REST API access to OpenAI's powerful language models, including GPT-3, GPT-4, ChatGPT, and all that. So like I said, I mean, it's a REST API access to OpenAI's powerful language models. What is OpenAI? OpenAI is a separate, you can say, you know, a company, or you can say organization, which is mainly responsible for creating models like ChatGPT or GPT-3. So basically it's access to all those services as a managed services from Azure. If we quickly see the official documentation of Azure OpenAI services as well. So basically, I mean, like I said, it's a large scale AI model which is trained heavily on text based data. Like text based question answer. It can give you very detailed and depth manner. So that's what it is. A little bit I wanted to show you about AI service models, because we can choose any one of these once we are going to create OpenAI services. So what are the different models available within ChatGPT? So like I said, we have GPT-4, GPT 3.5, Dell-E. So similarly, these are different kind of models, and how they are different, you can say. So they have different kind of capabilities, different kind of maturity within the OpenAI services. So and again, I mean, these are different in pricing as well. So we have to choose our model option very carefully. What exactly we want, what kind of output we are trying to get from these. So if I show you this particular thing, like feature overview. So these are the models available, like GPT-4, GPT-3.5, embedding series, fine tuning. So what are the fine tune models which are available? So you can say ADA, you have DaVinci here. This is the most matured model based on my experience, what I have seen in terms of result producing and all that. So all these things are different based on maturity, pricing, the output which we are expecting from those API services. So yeah, and quickly, I would like to show you the pricing difference as well. So you can see pricing details, different language models, So GPT 3.5 Turbo, it's, $0.002 per thousand tokens. So per thousand, run, you can say. Similarly, GPT-4, image models and, whatever different models which we already talked about. So yeah, I mean, these are the things which I wanted to show you quickly that, what are exactly cognitive services and how Azure OpenAI services is a part of cognitive services, and what are the different option or deployment method we have within OpenAI services. So it's good to have a understanding how exactly these services are sitting within Microsoft Azure portal. So yeah, that was the basic idea about this particular video. In the next video, I will be showing up the actual demo, actual configuration from the Azure portal where these services are sitting in, how we can create those, how we can offload these services, and what are the, different model and, all those things are in action. So yeah, thank you so much. I will see you on to the next one.